multiple cameras. We spoke about multiple lighting system and all that stuff. Yeah. So by now you're familiar with, or at least have some basic understanding about how to make your videos, enhance your videos, basically. Yeah. Multiple shots and all that kind of stuff. You can see my screen. I think I'm sharing my screen with you guys. Okay. We also spoke about how to capture good audio by using microphones. Do not rely on your microphone which is on your phone, because you're going to be further away from the subject. So try and get a microphone which is close. If you cannot get a condenser microphone which you can put on your shirt, try and get a boom microphone which is right out of the screen like that. Yeah. Okay. So I want to show you some videos that I collected of what you can do with this camera. Yeah, what we can do with your phone, and how the tips and tricks and how you can get some very nice cinematic look as well. Okay, so let me show you some videos I've collected. Let's go through with you. Why does suddenly this see go full screen? I don't know what to put full screen. Come on. Okay, it's a bit of lag on my side. Come on. Okay, I just play the video on top of it. So, interesting. You should go away. Come on. Come on. Okay. Right. So I've got this video. You guys can see the video, right? If for some reason I keep quiet and my screen is frozen, do let me know. Yeah. Okay. It's very hard for me to know whether you guys are viewing or listening, hearing me or not, because I do not have any feedback. Okay. So this video, I've just got this. So the guy is holding a camera in his hand. If I play this video, you know what he's trying to do. Okay, so he just took his video, his phone, and just start throwing up in the air. Okay, so I'm sure he tried this many times to get that nice video. I mean, the nice view at the end, this flowers and all that. But be sure that you are guys are good catchers, huh? If you don't catch your phone on time, and that's it. Yeah, you say bye bye to your phone. So I'm sure he tried a few times. Maybe he dropped his phone a few times for. So try it at your own risk. All right. All right. So that's one. Let me share another one. Just some tricks of how you can get some nice footage. This is another trick that I picked up. Yeah. You notice that he's doing a very low angle. So capture a very low angle, the other way around. Again, slow motion. Yeah. Very nice. And then I think he did some color correction, because you don't get that color just straight out of your phone from the camera. You have to do some color correction. So low angle, and just go up. So you see there's a nice little globe there as well. Yeah. Nice slow, what do you call that? Motion blur. And then, wow, nice. Okay. Nice kind of a shot there. Okay. I'm sure he tried that many times as well to get that. Let's have a look at another one. Okay, this shot is, I think probably some of you probably have done it before. So let's have a look first. I tried so long, got so far. You just brush the thing through the flowers, the daisies or whatever. It'd be nice if you can, if you have a depth of field set onto your camera, if you have one. Yeah, I think you also spoke about this. So there's a bit of depth of field going on. I think he set it up on his phone, and then he just reverse and then just brush through the thing. It's nice, some nice blur effect as well. Yeah, you can see the back is blur and then he's very sharp. Okay, I've got a few here, so I'm going to go through one by one. So this is also kind of interesting. They put a camera on a piece of towel, okay, and then drop something on the floor, and then he will just pull the camera away like that. Okay, and then you get that kind of dramatic effect, right? So that's nice. So just using a towel, just drag the camera. I'm sure you'll also try this many times to get the nice shot. Okay, it's cool. Okay, now let's try another one. This is as a few shots. What she's doing is she's doing the using the phone as a slider. Yeah, she just slides to on the table as a table to stabilize the shot. Just all sliding. Yeah, so that's all the result you get. Let's have a look at it again. So she does a bit of that shot, and then he wakes up. There's another shot there on the carpet, and then she does that shot for that video screen with the keyboard, and then she does another shot of the screen itself. And this one she reverse, yeah. She does a pull out with a towel, and later she makes it into a zoom in, reverse the video, right? So you go nice depth of field, and then you go close to the eye. Very interesting shot as well. Okay. This is also a very simple yet nice result. Just pull out to the left, drop it. Okay, simple. Many camera shots. This is interesting. This one they do a bit of VFX. Yeah. Let's have a look at what he does first. He opens the door, goes out. Comes back in. Suddenly he's stuck outside the house. Okay. So maybe you guys can try this. If you're good in After Effects, you can probably try this. Yeah, he goes out and then he turns this into an image. Once it's out there, he makes it into an image and then he composites on top. When it comes inside, it's just an image on top. Yeah. And then he comes in and then he reaches out to the mud. And he do a bit of rotoscoping here. There needs to be a bit of rotoscoping here. Yeah. You guys can probably figure out. See how he does it. Kind of cool. Let's see. Let's try another one. This is interesting. Just a stack of books, but the result is nice. Put the camera close, put a timepiece there. So still photo, but yet the result is quite nice, yeah? Obviously, you can do some blur and all that as well. I think he's using a DSLR camera here. Yeah, it's a DSLR. This is kind of cool. And then let's have a look at this one. It's also quite nice. It just rolls the stuff on the table and picks up with the camera. Now, I like the last shot here. There, the water shot. This is kind of cool. Nice. And let's have a look at the other one. This is, I think you guys know what this is. This is kind of everybody's doing this. But he puts a tape and just swings the phone. But this one, this is also nice. This is also still photos, but they use TV as a very nice background. So sticks the phone to the book, gives the illumination on his face, bit of Photoshop. Through some newspapers. Be careful with this, you might burn the house down. If you're not careful. It's interesting that he does that burning stuff and all that. Very, very nice. Yeah. I got some examples here to show you. Let me just show you one more here first. This one is also kind of nice. If you have this option in your camera that you can do the panoramic view, actually you can capture something like this and then change the pose after that. Okay, that's kind of nice as well. Okay, remember I showed you this. It's a good example of our previous student who did a video. She incorporated all the stuff into this. This is a video that she made in KineMaster. It's one example. Let me play the video. It has an audio and video and everything. So she sells kids' toys. So she does the the rule of third, lower third as well. You know, she's thinking on that, and then she's showing a product. She does some sewing and all that stuff. Although it's very simple, but yes, she has a closed caption. And then she'll go into a B-roll as well and all that, yeah? But she's still talking over it. There's a B-roll, yeah? So she talks about what the product is all about and how she makes it and all that. And she also attended just a 2-day program, and then I think she did a good job for this. She showed her tools. She's doing a product, yeah. And look at the camera angles. You just keep on changing camera angles. So she mixes images with video as well. This is a bit of a time lapse for the speed up. Kita juga menghasilkan token muka, boneka jari, dan set permainan patung. Mana dahulunya kita kenali sebagai patung kertas. Melihat gerakan anak-anak ini bermain dengan hasil kerja kertas, sama ada terletak pada rakus ataupun efek yang diberikan kepada pelanggan. Ini sudah cukup membuatkan saya gembira dan bersyukur kerana saya sedar bahawa anak-anak ini sedang mencipta memori kanak-kanak yang indah bersama ibu ayah dan keluarga mereka. Yeah, she has a title and all that. Yeah, always have a what do you call that? Something for people to read and go through back. Yeah, you call it call to action. Yeah? You have to have a call to action for them to at least go to your website and see what's happening. I think she did a good job for this one. Although she said she had zero knowledge on all this stuff, and then she did a good job. She did come back to us a bit later to pass the video because she was busy, but at least she did a good job. Okay, this is only about 2 minutes 22 seconds kind of video. Very interesting. Okay, so let's go back to our agenda here. So I want to talk about lighting technique we spoke about earlier. We already spoke about multi-camera techniques. Stabilization, Astral has covered for you guys. and color grading techniques, which I'm going to talk about now on my iPad. Okay, I have got iPad set up in front of me, and later we're going to talk about a bit of YouTube stuff. Okay, so are there any questions? Let me have a look. You guys seem very quiet. Okay, gonna try later. All right, just play around with the phone to get some nice effects and all that. Right, all testing. If you want to have some ideas, go to TikTok. There's a 1,001 videos on TikTok to show you how you can play around with the camera to set up, get some nice shots as well. Most all the videos I picked up just now was all from TikTok. Okay, so I'm gonna swap you to my iPad. Let me see if I can go to here. Let's see. That's the reason I wanted to use the earlier system. Let me stop presenting here. Don't tap entire screen window. It's not doesn't allow me to show my iPad. Give me a second, yeah. Let me just jump back into software that I use. Let me try that again. It's all set up properly earlier before we started. And suddenly when we start, there's no camera. Okay. What do you guys see on the screen now? You guys still see me like that? Swap, change the stuff. Video change to. I hope this works. Really hope this works. Anything on the screen? Nothing on the screen? Strange thing is this that it works this morning. Now it doesn't want to work. What's going on? My video is on. Camera starting, it's saying camera starting. So strange. Just give me a minute to sort this out. What's going on? I might just need to get out for a while, come back. Just hang on, guys. Yeah, I just have to exit and I'll try and come back, see whether the thing will reset or not. I'll still keep them entertained. Sing a song or something.
Right.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right. Okay, Hussein will be back later. I think he has some problem with his internet connection. Just stay put for a while. Although he said that I have to sing a song for you guys, but I will do that. No, I wouldn't. I won't sing.
Hey, and I'm not sure if I asked you guys this yesterday, but where are you guys based in? What's it?
We are based in Cyberjaya.
Mhm.
Nothing comes out on the video.
We can see you now, Hussein.
You can see me now.
Hmm.
What in a what kind of form?
Your your original form.
I mean, do you see a small little circle of me inside a circle, or do you see me
The full screen.
full screen? How about now? Full screen juga. Susah. Thank you. iPad. Now, still black. Sekarang still black. Tak nampak?
Oh, lama. Aku lupa nak matikan mute kan. Sorry. What? Hey.
Aswa, can you see me?
Nope.
Okay, I cannot see. Okay, I might have to start my machine. I don't know why tak boleh. Because I need to share my iPad screen. That's the reason why I need to do this. Okay, I tell you what, guys, give me a
It seems Hussein has some trouble with his setup. I don't know why, because in the past 2 days, I also have trouble with the audio. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Using the same setup. So do you guys manage to create your own TikTok account?
Yep.
Can you share your link here?
No. But then, apa nama? In the when we share yesterday, I think the account name is there already on the screen now. So.
Sorry, account what?
The account name is already on the bottom right, I think, or bottom left of the video.
I see. Okay, so we can just follow that account.
Yeah.
No, by the way, TikTok has been banned in India, I think.
India, right? Yeah, because of that clash of, I don't know, but yeah.
Because of what? Is it because of the security or what?
If I'm not mistaken, it was the political unrest between the borders between China and India that sparked the
I
relationship
see.
issues.
Basically, India doesn't want to do anything with China.
Yep.
Okay, correct.
And then what Alistair K is saying there, that's very true. Never let gadgets know you are in a hurry.
Yes, that's very true. Especially if you are doing an assignment and then you need to submit it tomorrow.
I went, memang.
So busy with coding. Are you a coder, Franz? You're a programmer? Oh, did you develop apps? Yeah, I think he's a programmer. More to web based. Nice to know. So you want to expand your knowledge from programming to creative skills, taking some videos using your smartphone. I see. By the way, did you guys watch the video that I shared with you before? The one that I made during the MCO? Have I shared the link? Let me find the link again. You know? Right. This one. Okay. In the meantime, if you while we are still waiting for Hussein, you guys can watch this video. I took it during the MCO using the limited equipment that I have that time. So if you've got any questions regarding the method that I use inside the video, you can ask me here.
Still cannot see me, yeah?
No,
Still black screen.
black screen and only with the EFXCO logo.
Alamak. What's going on? You can see me now?
Yes, we can see you, the full screen, but not the shared screen. I don't know whether you share the screen or not.
Yes, window contact. I want to try and see whether I can check on my iPad.
But last time you managed to share your iPad, right?
Right away, no problem at all. Mediator Gunakin Master, yes. What's going on? Just put this. Okay, I think that's scrap the idea of using the iPad. I don't know, it's not working well. But we do have a video that we did from a previous previous batch that we can share with you on how I did edit on the video on the iPad. Yeah, that goes my iPad session. Unfortunately, you guys can hear me, right? Astro?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to skip the iPad session. I'm going to share with you a video that we did for last week. We did one for the Gus batch. Yeah? We're going to share with that with you. At least it's going to be the same workflow. The next thing I want to talk to you about is I've collected some references here on video on what do you call that, on color correction, right? Color correction, which is going to be a very important subject on how do you color correct your videos and all that, right? I'm sure some of you have heard a thing called LUTs, L-U-T-S. Yeah, some people are they download the LUTs and then they use it on the videos as well. You can also create your own if you want to. Let me see, where's my dispatch to resources. I'm going to drop this into the chat. Can I drag and drop stuff into the chat box? Let me check. Let's see how to use color and film. Oh no, it's not. Okay, I'm going to drop it into the Telegram chat. Yeah, so you guys can pick it up from there. Now, this is a very good PDF about talking about colors. You know, the color of color theory of colors. Yeah. Drop it there. I'm just going to say send. Okay, it's a PDF. It's about 23 megabyte. But it's a good reference for you guys to understand about color and how you use color in film. So I'm sure you guys have watched a lot of movies, yeah. Where if you see any of the movies, basically previously and now, you notice that they love to use their. Let me just share my screen here with you. Share my entire screen. Choose screen here. Okay. So if you go to maybe a website such as switch off my iPad, is not the most. When I teach talking about color theories and all that, right? It all depends on it all encompasses, yeah. So photography, video, and all that. Color is very important because sometimes you can speak to people through colors as well. Yeah, it's all about psychology and all that stuff. Companies, they use certain colors for certain things and all that. Also about psychology. If you go to color.adobe.com, you'll find that you come across this good website to talk all about colors. Now, okay. So this actually has a color wheel, yeah, that you can actually use it for your design stuff. On the left hand side, you will see that you have analogous, monochromatic, triad, complementary colors. And most of the people, like me, I love to use a complementary color. So if you notice that if I just push this around, and very obvious if you see colors like this, yeah, it's a bit muted. Let me just make it a bit brighter. Okay. So perhaps this color will remind you of certain company. Okay, if you have gone to Damansara, there's a huge furniture shop called IKEA, and they use this color, yeah, as their complementary color. So complementary colors means they are colors opposite of the color wheel. Okay, so they suit each other well. So if you are doing designs for anybody and all that, you must ask them for their primary color. Every company should have a primary color. Every company should have what I call a corporate ID. Yeah, their own fonts, their own colors. That then the designer can use those to design posters and all that. If you notice, EFXCO, we recently changed our color from orange to gold. Yeah, because I did a quiz, which I probably can share with you guys. Quiz about how to select your color that's supposed to attract people to you, yeah. To Academy, recently we changed from orange. We used to be an orange and white, but now we have changed to this gold, yeah. So I went through a quiz, and the quiz keeps on asking me questions about how I look at people, how I communicate with people, and all that. You are considered like a, there's category to it. Mine was chosen was a director, and for directors they choose this color, the gold color. So I made the new corporate color as a gold color, and our opposite color gold is I use this blue, the muted blue a bit. Okay, so not only that, it gives you that nice, contrast, but also has the feeling of a bit royalty kind of look lah. Yeah, so that's what I was aiming for, more premium kind of stuff, right? The orange was okay. Orange was more for creativity. Used that for a few years, and now we are going to for these colors. And the fonts I've chosen also, everything. If I get Hakim, my new media guy, to do anything, he will have to follow the same font, the same colors. Yeah, exactly this to the hex codes and all that. This will obviously give you I would say people look at the color, people look at your font, they know, oh, this is EFXCO, right? So along the way, you got to keep on build up your branding, which is very important. Yeah, and if you are working for other companies, you will have to teach them and make them understand that there's a branding involved in all these colors and all that. And large companies like Coca-Cola, they have a specific red color. You cannot deviate from the color at all. They will give you the specific color, and you have to use those in all their designs. Okay, so some companies, big companies, they will give you their corporate ID stuff as well. So you need to use that. So coming back to the color wheel, it's a good way for you to pick up maybe a center color. Maybe the color that I like, my color here, my hex code. Let me zoom in a bit. I want to see what color complements my logo, right? So I can create more stuff of it. So my color code is I use D4AF37. Okay, that's the gold color that I'm using. So that gold color has a complementary of these colors. See the muted blue, is that the same thing? Yeah, so I use that as a muted blue, not really exactly that one, but it's a bit muted blue. So you can use any of these colors now to then do branding. Okay, you can save this color. If you have Adobe Creative Cloud installed, or you're a member of Creative Cloud, you can save it and it appears in all your applications at the same time. Otherwise, you can also download and pass it on to your client, or you can use it to someone else, to give to someone else. Okay, there's other website that can help you to do this, but Adobe, because this is built into all the Adobe softwares, you can grab this and save it straight away. Yeah, it'll be appear like this in Photoshop and all that stuff. Okay, there's also extract. Extract means you can extract colors from images. So if I select a photo here, if I select a file, and let me select one of those images here we did this poster for you guys. So I'm going to extract some colors from here. So I'm going to open that up, and automatically it will extract these colors from here. Yeah, so you can use this in your design as well. I can even pick up bright colors or muted colors or whatever, a deep, dark, and all that. Yeah. So these colors they can use in design. So it picks up colors from photographs and also from whatever you want. Okay, and then we can also extract gradients. Close the door. We can also pick up gradient from this particular one. So I'm going to adjust some stuff here. Maybe I will pick up this little nice gradient from dark color here to that nice bluish, grayish kind of thing, and then to the nice light gray. So I pick up a gradient from this, and I can save that as well if I want to use it. Okay. Something new here. Colorblind save. So anybody is colorblind, you have to abide by some certain, in medical especially, they have certain rules that you have to make sure that your design is also does not discriminate people who cannot see properly. I mean colorblind people. Okay, so a good place to come and think about analytical colors are actually kind of nice because they're all the same family kind of color. So I can just bring it closer and all that, so you can see the colors all over. The one I like is monochromatic colors. So let's see if I go back to my gold color that I like, something like that, perhaps. Yeah, and these are the colors that I can use in my design, monochromatic colors. Right, this is kind of interesting to do. Talking about Hollywood, right? So Hollywood, if you notice, they like to use this color called blue and teal. Yeah, if you notice, in any movie you see, if you watch a movie tonight, you will see these colors, blue and teal. Yeah, these are actually complementary colors, blue and teal in Hollywood. If I just Google. So teal and orange, yeah? Or sorry, not blue, blue and orange, or teal and orange, yeah. So if you notice, a lot of movies they like to use this color, yeah. There's always an opposite. This is a complementary color. If they use teal or blue, they always put them with opposite with an orange color. In a lot of movies, yeah. Even this one as well, they have blue and an orange. They have this blue and orange. So it's basically complementary color, by the way, yeah. It's opposite on the color wheel. Right, so that's why they like to use. The reason why they use blues and teal and orange is because teal is always a color which is on the background. You can see the blue light coming from somewhere, and the orange will be the warm side of it. So we have both cool and cold and warm, yeah, cool and warm colors together. They complement each other. You see, Bumblebee is almost like an orange, and the back there is blue. So in every shot, not sure what movie this is. I think it's probably Transformers as well. Orange and then blue as well. Basically, banyak Transformers kat sini lah. But any movies you see, even movie posters, yeah, you'll see this teal and orange. Like for instance, if I do my favorite movie, Blade Runner, perhaps, yeah. Again, you see they use the same thing, yeah, orange and teal, right? Orange and teal appears everywhere. Orange and teal here as well. Okay. Well, I think I rest my case now. You guys understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna blabber on too much about this. Yeah, blue and teal as well. Complementary color. Yeah. Okay, that's about color. And obviously, I wanted to show you in iPad how I do color correction. If you have the free version of the KineMaster, you only have three properties that you can change. You can change your hue saturation, you can change your brightness and contrast. But if you go for the premium version, or you pay for it, there you have about 5 or 6 more things that you can change the tint, you can change the black, the just like what you have in levels in After Effects or in Photoshop. There's much more to change, yeah, your vibrance and all that kind of stuff. So if you really want to do editing, you can use your iPad to do it, or otherwise I recommend this software. Free software, okay, but you can use it and download and use it. I'm sure probably some of you are already using this. It's by Blackmagic. Blackmagic Resolve. If you don't have the ability to grab Premiere Pro and all that stuff, you can download the DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, it's Blackmagic design. Blackmagic is a very prominent brand of cameras. They bought this from somebody, and then they are now giving it free to everybody to use. So this is actually absolutely free software, very powerful software. I would say it's as close as what Premiere Pro can do. Download and play with it and use it. Okay. Yeah. 1 second, guys. So if you ask me, I rather edit on my PC because I have a big screen in front of me, right? If you have a 27-inch, kudos to you, because it's going to be awesome to do video editing in front of a large screen instead of a small little smartphone and all that, right? Unless you're on the go, right? But if you want to prove people wrong that devices can are the next in the future and all that stuff, which is what Apple's trying to do now, then yes, yeah, by all means use your iPad and all that to do editing and all that. But since this is FOC software, this is a free software, you might as well download and play around with it, yeah. If you want, obviously, if you can afford it, Premiere Pro, yeah. Premiere Pro is the industry go-to software. Premiere Pro, yeah. We use it in because we are an authorized training center for Adobe, so we teach this, and also we use this as well for editing. For me, when I do video editing, I rather use After Effects. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. I'm very familiar with that software. Even video editing pun I pakai After Effects. Not supposed to be, but I don't know. I'm so used to the keyboard shortcuts, and I do think quickly in After Effects compared to what I do in Premiere Pro. But very powerful software, Premiere Pro is, yeah. If you can go for it, it's not that expensive. It's about maybe 2,600 per year for all the 20+ software. worth it lah. If you're running a company that does video editing and all that, it's worthwhile. Okay, one job already done, right? But if you can get a job for 5,000 ringgit, it's all paid for the whole year of your software. You got After Effects, you got Photoshop, you got Illustrator, you got InDesign, and other softwares as well. Okay, all right. Let's go back to here. Lighting techniques done, multi-camera. We talk about cable stabilization, audio editing. What? I didn't see any B-roll today. Nobody posted any B-roll today. Let me see. Anybody went out there and shoot any B-roll? Let me see. Ada tak? Didn't have time. Where did my US terus cabut. Nasib baik datang balik. I thought he left because I'm checking on you guys. Tak ada lah, nobody posted any B-rolls. Gave you guys 2 hours. Too short perhaps, 2 hours. Tak sempat makan. Okay, but work on it lah guys. In order for you to become good in videos and all that, you yourself know lah. I don't have to tell you all this stuff. You have to practice, yeah? Okay, especially now with the MCO going on and all that, a lot of people who are requiring understanding how to do videos and all that, right? So maybe you guys can deviate a bit of, or maybe diversify, or what you guys doing now. You can show people, or even make videos for people lah, yeah. Or you can go to something like Fiverr.com and all that, you know, where people are asking for people to do videos for them. You can go and pitch in your name and all that, so people will pick up you as one of the freelancers, online freelancers. Okay, all right. Ada apa-apa soalan tak tentang video at all, guys? Because the ultimate thing that we want you to do, okay, before I go into YouTube tips and tricks, is actually we want you to do an assignment of shooting an interview video of you introducing yourself. US, what do you do? Do you run a business, or what do you do? My pronunciation of name is correct, right? US?
Yes, US, correct. I work with All About. So basically what we do is we teach coding to kids.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's needed by the country now, you know?
Yeah, so our coding is not to say like, you know, C++ or anything. It's just a simple block editing, so the kids would drag and drop all those kind of stuff. And they also learn hardware stuff as well. So
you should look into HRDF website, yeah? HRDF website, if you go, they are looking for they are giving grants out now, especially now. I think there are 5 categories there, so you might be suitable for one of them.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
On our side also, we have been approached by MDEC asking us to go and teach students on animation. And I also saw another one called coding, yeah? For school kids. I'm talking about 13 to 17 years old.
Okay.
So it might be an opportunity for you to go and look into that.
Yeah. I think my boss have been looking around as well for grants. She's much more familiar with the scene itself, so I think she might know, but I'll just give her a nudge. Thanks for that.
Yeah. This is a very you know, it's a good thing for us, everybody to learn, especially coding. Coding is not really people don't really understand coding. You know, they don't understand, you know, why you should learn coding now. It's for the future kind of thing and all that. So maybe you guys can do good on your either side lah. Peninsula pun boleh, sana Sabah Sarawak pun boleh kan. Because everybody needs to learn coding. Alistair, what do you do, Alistair? Alistair, are you there? Tak ada. Aiman, are you a student or are you working somewhere? Do you have a studio or something?
No. I just graduated last year actually.
Okay, and, so
yeah, I worked for quite some time. Then I'm now unemployed, so I'm just learning as much as I can right now during the MCO period.
Cool, very good. That was the best time to learn because very soon. I've already expected that things gonna go very, very fast after MCO. Right now, we are about to come out from MCO right very soon. So this is where all the digital stuff is going to be the main thing, mainstream. Yeah, digital video, digital like what US is doing, coding and all that stuff. These are all mainstream, and schools are now rushing and teaching the students, not only students, the teachers as well, about how to use the digital media stuff and all that. Right. So you guys are in the right track. Okay, keep at it, and then hopefully a lot of things will come your way very, very soon. How about Asrul Nasruddin? No, I'm just kidding. How about Alistair? Alistair, you work in Segi College, Sarawak as an intern. I understand maybe intern, you just about to finish your school or something. You're just about to graduate. That's why you are an intern there. Maybe about to graduate. Okay, good, cool. But it's good that you join all this workshop that that workshop that's organized by TEGAS and all. TEGAS doing a lot of good stuff on the Kuching and Sarawak side. Yeah, do look at what they're doing most of the time, because sometimes they call a lot of good people to come in and talk about the latest trends and all that. No? We always keep an eye on what TEGAS does, because they are really pushing things very fast and very hard towards people going for digital stuff. Franz, are you there? Franz, maybe I can get to know you guys a bit more. There used to be 13 people, now you're only 8 people. Franz, are you there? Yeah, okay. What do you do, Franz? If you don't mind bringing your microphone on, switch it on, and have a chat with us. Officer at Unimas. Okay. What kind of officer? Police officer? IT. Okay, cool. So you're an IT guy. And then dwelling into some creative stuff, I suppose. Oh, coding. Nice. Nice. You're a coder. So what language do you use, Franz? C#, C++? Maybe a bit of... Okay, I've heard about PHP, which is kind of famous now, but Angular, I've never heard of it. But PHP is awesome, right? A lot of people using PHP now. Something that you should think about teaching other people as well on the sideline if you want to. Okay, good, man. You guys are on the right track. Excellent. All right, so let's talk about a bit of how you can probably start your own YouTube channel, and how you can, what's needed for what does Google look for in YouTube? Okay, what if you put in YouTube? As I mentioned earlier, if you want to advertise or you want to monetize in videos, you need to be able to make video which is longer than 10 minutes. Yeah, if it's shorter than 10 minutes, it will not consider it to be to put you up in the top area there where you can monetize the money. Okay, and because they want people to view your videos and make sure your videos are of good quality and good value to people, for them, then you deserve to get the money. Okay, not just because of everybody's doing it, you want to do it kind of thing and all that. But you have to really work hard. Yeah, it's not easy making money from YouTube. It used to be easier, but now they have put a lot of restrictions and all that on it. Yeah, like audio that you use, you cannot simply put anybody's audio. There's copyright issues and all that. Children, you cannot put any children below 12 years old, if I'm not mistaken, in your videos. If there's a children in your video and you don't clarify there's a children in your video, then your video will be taken down or you'll be banned from YouTube. So they're very strict about all that stuff. Okay, so at EFXCO, we have our own channel, right? You guys can start your own channel, business channel, that is. So if you have a business account, we do have a business account, so you can start your own business, or you can start even your personal account. In our case, we have a business account with Google, and Google is part of YouTube, which is part of Google as well. Basically, a search engine. So what we do, we collect videos, and we do some useful videos and all that stuff. Yeah. So we notice here we have created a lot of videos over the years. Yeah. And a few things now. When you create a video, number one is make it more than 10 minutes. Yeah. And whenever you do, let's say if I just uploaded a video just now for you guys, right? If I edit that, you can see there are a few things which are important here. Number one, your title has to be very catchy, right? This is what people are looking for whenever you do a video. Number one is your title, because this is actually all our keywords. Okay, this particular video that I'm sharing with you is not for public, it's only for you guys, so we make it unlisted. So if I want to make money out of this and all that, if I make a tutorial, then I would have done it properly. So if I go back to my video which I want to do for public purposes, like Asrul did a Blender video. He has a 2-part Blender video, very popular. You got hundreds of people looking at it, watching it, and then thumbsumming. Okay, thumbsumming. So important is the topic, yeah, or the title. Okay, tutorial Blender 2.8 bahasa Melayu bahagian 2. Okay, we have bahagian 1 saja. Okay, So if people are looking for tutorial Blender on YouTube, okay, this is where they're gonna pick up lah. Okay, the most famous people are do is how to. Okay, this is a keyword, how to, and then they will do whatever. Okay, how to do this, how to do that. This is most famous lah. If you want to do something like that, so please do think about a proper titling, and then the title, this title here, you got to repeat down here as well. So if I copy that, if I open this up, I have to make a copy in the description, right? I don't know why, but it works. Okay, YouTube does like this as well. Okay, I'm gonna put this up. No. But try not to edit your title too much, because it's only part of the algorithm. If you change it again and again and again, your video will go, instead of going up, it'll just start going down again, right? Because YouTube or Google is indexing it as we go. Okay, and then put as much description as possible, because all these are searchable, right? These are all considered like an SEO. You're searching, you're doing a search engine optimization, the max, right? Put as much information as possible. Everything will be a keyword, yeah, like Blender 2.8, EFXCO. All these are keywords. So as people look for EFXCO or look for Blender, they will tie this thing together, okay? And you can put your like me, I like to put my timeline like a chapter. I put a number and then put the title, so it's more convenient for people to find the part of video that they want to see. Also Google loves it, because you're putting extra effort inside for people to view your video. Yeah, some of my video I'll do that as well. And then your URLs, your links and all that, put it down here, all searchable. And one thing I like to put, another thing I like to put is I make a hash shine at the bottom here. I put that Blender, okay, which is missing from here. I'll just put it now, Blender, and then I put there 3D animation, perhaps. That's a bit close. Let's not put 3D animation, too common. Blender, let's put EFXCO as part of the search. Let's make it Asrul Nasiruddin. Maybe people can find him. SIRUDDIN. Okay, so we'll see what happens here. Just now, there wasn't any on the title, there wasn't any hashtags, right? So if I create a hashtag right at the bottom here and I save it now, okay, you will see when I play my video now, if I go back to my YouTube channel and go to our channel here and look for my videos, okay, you will find that Asrul Nasiruddin, this one now has hashtags here. You see that this part here, it wasn't there just now. Okay, so again, hashtags are important. Okay, you can be anywhere in the description, but you have to, I think you can put about 3 or 4 maximum. So now if people look for Asrul Nasiruddin, it also come to his tutorial online, right? EFXCO will be there, Blender will be there as well. So if they combine, I want to see Blender video by EFXCO, damn, it comes to here, yeah, straight away. All right, so I think he has about 110 views already. Okay, the other one has more, 700, 800 views already on Blender, right? Because Blender seems to be one of those at the moment very popular software to do for 3D, because it's free of charge and yet very, very powerful. Okay, so I forgot that. Now I put it in. Now YouTube is indexing it for me lah. Okay, the other one is thumbnail. Okay, make sure you don't simply use thumbnail that's given to you by YouTube. Number one, it's not going to be clear. It's not going to be sharp enough. And number two, you don't have control of what you put on your thumbnails. In this case, we purposely took this thumbnail and maybe put his face there. So if you ask yourself, what makes you pick up a video that you want to view on YouTube? What is the one that attracting you? Is it the title, or is it how is it the image? How does it look like, or what is it that it picks you up? Okay, actually, it's a combination of a lot. Number one is obviously the image of the person or whoever's doing the tutorial or the video. So your thumbnail will have to be very consistent, right? If you want to portray your face all the way, make sure that all the thumbnails has your face. Okay, do not satu tak ada, satu ada, satu tak ada kan. So if you want to make it consistent, and then kalau boleh pakai consistent colors. Try you use the colors from your own company that I mentioned earlier, right? Use consistently. So if you go into your playlist, you can see, wow, so more consistent, right? And then the words that you use as well, make sure that they are bold, people can read it carefully and nicely and all that. Okay, and this is how people pick it up, right? By aesthetics, by people looking at it. Oh, I like this one. Maybe it's a good quality. So a good quality thumbnail may also mean that it's a good quality video, because you put an effort in it. Okay, the one that YouTube gives you here, it's random, so you just don't pick up. Make sure you do a 1280 by 720 minimum of the thumbnail, and make sure it's consistent and also very, very nice to look at. Okay, And always say no if there's no kids in your video. If there are kids, you have to say yes. This is very important. Yeah, they're very strict about this. Okay, obviously all your tags, you can make this as a template. Every time you come and make a video, this thing will pop up automatically. Okay, if you want to put something else, I put Blender here if there's no Blender. So this is, I think you can put about easily about 50, 60 of this. All right, if you want to BLE. Okay, that's one of my maybe a hashtag there. Okay, very important here, guys. This is very, no kidding, this is very important for you guys if you really wanna put your stuff on YouTube. And I've got more options. You can see that we have playlists. I can create a playlist. Yeah, we can allow embedding, blah blah blah. If I zoom up here, you can see a recording date. We didn't put it, but I can't remember what recording date. If you can, you put it there. Original video language is in Malay. Do not rely on their subtitles, by the way. Yeah, we have tried it before. We use their subtitle, some gibberish stuff will pop up. If possible, upload your own subtitles. Yeah, you can even go to subtitles and upload your own text file for the SRT file. Okay, once you do the save, you will upload or you will save. Yeah. And the other thing that when you do your videos is obviously the end video, right? I'm going to show you an example of what we do normally. If I go back to one of my video that is for Photoshop, this one here, yeah. Oh no, sorry, this one. This is for one of my trainings. This is also unlisted. The one I'm really showing people off is this video. Yeah, my Photoshop videos. Next page. Okay, let's see if I did this right. I showed people how to create color correction in Photoshop. Okay, very interesting topic. How to color correct in just 3 clicks. Yeah, and then I give them blah 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 blah. And a link to blah 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 kind of thing and all that. Okay, so I put my own stuff here as well. But the thing is that the end screen, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, the end screen. So YouTube gives you the last 20 seconds for you to do something with your end screen, is to invite people to at least go to your next video or to view your playlist. The more people you engage to be in your own channel, the more Google likes it, and the more likes you will get, the more engagement you will get, which is good for you, right? So try not to get them to go elsewhere, but stick to your channel. So this is what we did here. If you notice my video here, if I play the video, you can see what I'm trying to say. Just discard the changes here. At the end of the video, what I put is I put an end screen. Yeah, this is obviously you have to do the editing on your side. So at the end here, towards the end, about 20 seconds, you'll see that it works that way. There you go, right? It just transitions one way to another, if you can see. There you go, yeah. So what will happen is YouTube will then put 2 of your videos that you select. One will be your the latest video, and then there'll be your playlist or something. Then your other video will be playing here. So I did what we call transition to make it smaller. We also get them to go to follow us, subscribe, and all that stuff. This is what we call an end screen. And you have choices of doing this. You can do one here and then a logo in the middle, and then another one here. Up to you. Okay, so you have to create a PSD file for this, and make sure that at the end of the video you put this PSD file in your video editing, and then leave these blank spaces here. If you notice now, there's supposed to be blank spaces, right? And then YouTube will fill it up for you automatically. Okay, there you go, right? And this makes things more interesting, and then they will still stay with your channel, and then they will view more videos of yours. Otherwise, it will just YouTube will just pop up some random videos, and they will click away and they go away from your channel. So this is just to make people stick in your channel as well. Okay, and another thing is always be the first to what do you call that, comment. The first comment should be yours, and you pin it. The comment could be something that you're asking a question, like this one. Yeah, this one I'm asking a question like where did we go? Okay. Okay, the first comment was, what was your favorite color correction tool? Yeah, so always put a question there and then pin it, right? So, and we are trying to get people to engage and ask you questions as well. Yeah, as many questions as possible. So the more people engage with your video and all that, the better it is you look to Google as well. Okay, We didn't get much on this, but you can also please reply to them here, by the way. If anybody asks you a question, please reply. Again, engagement as well. The more you reply to people, the more better your channel gets, yeah, to go up. In this case, we have 51 views, but I think Astro one has about few hundred views as well. Okay, so those are some of the stuff or tips and tricks for you to make a better YouTube channel. What else is there? Oh, the other one that we do now is we don't really put stuff on YouTube anymore. What we do is we put in our blog. Okay, I find that the blogging way is a better way. So we put your videos in blog because the first thing they will do is when you put this online is that they will come to your website. Obviously, in our case, because we want people to come to our website and look at our training courses. But well, you can put both. You can put in YouTube and here as well. But the idea is for us to get people to come to our website, and then obviously there's be a small advertisement there as well. Check out our new brand new courses and all that. So there's two school of thoughts. One is using YouTube to get people to come to your website, or you can send people to your website straight away using blogs. They're very, very powerful tools, yeah, if you want to create anything. So I'd rather put the video in my blog and get people to come to my website. Obviously, we can put one in YouTube as well. Okay, so you can you have your sets of videos there as well. What else? So these are some of the stuff that you need to look at, yeah, before you start making all the stuff. So give credits to people as well, yeah. Don't forget to give credits. Talking about music, please be careful. Don't use other people's music. Make sure you have a license for it. I did an experiment when I was using KineMaster. KineMaster has a lot of audio in it, right? Plenty, about a few hundred of audio, some of them free and all that. So what I did was I downloaded that audio, and I put it into YouTube, and it didn't say anything. That means that music was also considered as if it's it's free to use, yeah. So I used the KineMaster audio, brought it into YouTube, and it didn't say anything. So I didn't get any emails from them saying that you can't use this audio. Sometimes I do, right? Like for instance, if the last topic I did was this video, and straight away I get a few, this one, yeah. I give a talk, and then I went, before I can even fully upload, halfway uploading the video, I got a lot of emails from Google saying that, oh, you are using our copyright materials. Copyright material means I was showing them the poster of actually some movies like this, yeah. I showing them my favorite movies, and then one of it is obviously Blade Runner lah. So when I showed it this one, straight away copyright claim, yeah. I didn't do it. There's no music, no nothing. Straight away kena. And then one more kena was Life of Pi. I showed a bit of a Life of Pi. Where is it? Somewhere around. Can't remember. I did some shot of Life of Pi. Straight away kena. So yeah, copyright, blah 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 blah. So they sent me an email now. Send me an email but they say don't worry about it. It's just that you're infringing the copyright law. They just warn you or something like that. Okay, they're very quick in getting that out now to people. Right, they're very smart. The algorithm works very, very fast. All right. So if you want to use audio, obviously you can get free audios. Yeah. Video, I would suggest you to go to Pexels. You just type Pexels videos. Yeah. In case you get some nice high-res footage. Pexels video is one of them. It's free of charge, but maybe you can just credit the people up there, wherever you can download from. All right. For images, we suggest you use Unsplash. Unsplash is one of them. Yeah, good video website. Images. Yeah. Pexels also has images, of course. Yeah. There's another called Pixabay. Pixabay is another place now that you can get lots of pictures. Right. All free to use. Sometimes they will ask you to credit some people up. Put the name in your whatever you're doing, your credits. What else? We got videos. Okay, for sound, a lot of people are recommending this not pandemic, and something. Oh shit, what is it called again? Oh my god. Start with P, I know. let's say put that copyright music for YouTube. YouTube has its own, but very limited. Yeah, not premium beat. It starts with something else. It's recommended by people. It's recommended by everybody, and they have very large collection of nice music. Yeah, it starts with P. Maybe you guys can remember something like Pandemic or something like that. Maybe Asko ingat kot. Start with P. I can't remember the name of it. Can't remember. Okay, tak apa. Right, but you guys can use all this music. Yeah? But the best thing is just go to open up KineMaster, grab the audio from there, and then use it in your videos. There's no issue there. I tried it. Okay. Alright. So apa lagi nak cakap? What else do we have to talk about? We talk about YouTube. Epidemic. There you go. It was perfect. It wasn't P, it's E. Yeah. EPIDEMIC. Epidemic. Yes. Thanks, US. There you go, yeah, this one. You have to pay for it, of course, right? But I understand that if you are subscribed to it, you can download all the songs. And better when you stop subscribing to them, you can still use the songs because when you download it and then it becomes yours. So that's why I understand. I'm not sure this is true. Huh? But you got 30 days trial. You can download all the songs that you want, keep it aside, and then you can start using it in your video. Because during that period of you downloading it, you're considered part of you already got the license for it. Okay, a lot of good stuff here. Very large collection of audio. Yeah, you guys are using this? Are you using this video?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So if any of you have come across any of these interesting links and all that, do share with us, because we also are interested to tell other people about this. Yeah. Music-wise, obviously, YouTube has their own collection of audio library. They have their own audio library, tapi a bit limited lah. Yeah, they have sound effects and all that. A bit limited. So if you want something more nicer and all that, you can probably. I don't mind using all these free ones. It doesn't matter to me. Okay. Maybe you can, but the thing is, you got to look for it lah. You got to play every audio and all, So there's a bit of seems to be a bit of waste of time. Facebook has that as well. If you notice, Facebook now, they are trying to mimic what YouTube is doing, where you can put your playlist and all that stuff. Okay, if you follow Facebook, you can see they're also doing something like what YouTube is trying to do. They might be a bit behind, but I think they will catch up as well. Okay, right. So that's it, folks. Unless you've got some questions and I can answer for you. We finished early because my iPad wasn't working. But I'll share a video with you, which I did with the last batch of how I did the edit on my iPad. I'll show you the link, and you guys can have a look at it. Okay. We hope we have been very helpful for you guys to start your journey of becoming videographers. Do not underestimate the capabilities of your handphone nowadays, smartphones. Yeah, they are very powerful. In fact, someone told me that the new iPhones, some of you are using now, perhaps their graphics card are much better of what you get on your computers nowadays. Yeah. So Apple has purposely built very powerful graphics card into your phone. Okay, even better than what you have on your maybe a 3 or 4 year old machine that you have sitting in front of you. Do not underestimate the power of these guys. And in fact, now Apple has announced that they are having their own OS very soon. I mean, their own processors and all that, which probably is a good news for us because they don't have to rely on Intel. Because Intel processors get very, very hot very fast when you are doing higher end stuff. So hopefully they have found out a way that they find the chips which are much, much faster and better off in processing. Yeah, that we can start processing high quality stuff on your iPads and all that, which already they are doing it now. I mean, my iPad is about 2 or 3 years old, but it's very, very powerful, right? You can do video editing and all that on it. A lot of stuff that you can do. Sometimes we underestimate and then we take for granted all this stuff, but these devices are becoming very, very, very powerful. Yeah. Okay. There's an example. The iPhone or the phone that you're holding in your hand, it's probably 10 times or 100 times powerful than the computers that you use to launch people into space. I mean, they're sending people to the moon back in the 60s. So those computers were slower than what we have holding in our hands now. Okay? So you might want to maybe France and the US, you can do some coding using your phone to send people to the space, to the moon again. You never know. Okay, guys, that's about it from me. I don't think so you guys have any questions in there, but please do look at completing your assignment of making an interview video, right? You will come across a lot of challenges, with challenges we learn stuff. Okay, challenges means you as an opportunity for you to learn, and then from learning you will remember. When you remember, you can you can start making things go faster. You'll be more productive, more faster doing things. The faster you do things, the faster money comes back to you lah. That's the whole idea. Okay. So Alistair, thank you. Muhammad Uwais, thank you for joining us. Ayman, Franz, and Aili. Am I saying that right? The word Aili, JCIP Aili, right? Thank you guys for joining us for the last 2 days. On behalf of EFXCO and TEGAS, SMA-TEGAS, we'd like to thank you for choosing or for signing up for this course. And then I'm not sure if Asrul is there. Whether you want to say something, Asrul? Okay, we are still leaving the Telegram support group open in case you have questions to ask and all that, right? They'll be on for a few months, unless people start, everybody start going quiet, and then probably we'll take it off, but we'll leave it on for now. If you have any questions, you can ask us through that particular portal, or you can, even if you're in Cyberjaya one of these days, do drop by our place, have coffee with us. Okay, do pop by and say hi to us as well. Okay, it's been a pleasure being with you guys. My name is Hussein. I'm signing off on behalf of, again, Tegas Encik Manzo. If he's listening, thank you very much for having us as the training providers for this particular course. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you very much and take care of yourself. Stay safe. Yeah. Bye. Hey, but before we go, can we have a snapshot of your faces as a selfie? Normally Hakim will do this, but Hakim is not around today. Are you guys okay with switching on the video for a few seconds? I ambil selfie dengan you all kat belakang I. Boleh tak sekejap? If you're okay with your Alistair doesn't have a webcam, doesn't matter. So I just wanna, maybe Astro, are you there? Nadine, can you on your video sekejap? If you're not comfortable, it's fine. I'm just asking kalau you're comfortable lah. Yeah. Franz, maybe if you want to switch on. I'm so sorry about that iPad stuff. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't work today. Okay, tak apalah. Since you guys okay, I'm just gonna take a selfie with you guys. Oh, Corvin is now coming in. Corvin just comes in just nice for you to take a last photo. Let me just stop presenting here for a second. Nadine, is Asrul around? He'll be needed if you want to take a photo with him.
Yes, sir. I'll let him know.
Okay, please check whether he's around. 1 second, guys. Corvin, you came in right at the time. We are just about to finish and taking a selfie with the whole group. Maybe you wanna. Okay, it's still recording. The session is still being recorded. Okay, you can pick up when we give you the recordings link lah. We never get to know Corvin. What do you do, Corvin? Finally. No audio. Okay. Either you no audio or you lost your voice.
Thank you for the sharing.
You're
all the
welcome.
techniques and everything.
You're most welcome. I want to take a selfie with you guys. Okay, Asul is back. Okay, I want to shoot a selfie with you guys. Where's my camera? Hang on. Let me just switch this around. Okay, you guys are there, right? Okay, so I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, smile, and then let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. If you want, you can also send us a selfie at your workstation. You take a photo with the background like us and all that, right? It'll be nice for us to have that as a remembrance of you guys. Okay. Okay, so that's it from us. I wish you all the best, guys, and we hope to see you soon. Right? Take care, Aili.
Thank you.
Ayman,
Is it possible for me to text you guys anytime if I have any question in the
of course. We have the chat room there. Just pop in the question. It'll be there for a while, the chat room. The Telegram group, yeah? If you just have any questions or you want me to look at your videos and give you some advice, do put it in there. The reason why we do use Telegram is because the videos in Telegram, they do not compress. WhatsApp, they compress the video. So even if you make a beautiful video, it becomes compressed video. So we will probably more criticize you on your quality is not good, but actually you did a very good job. That's the reason why we use Telegram. Okay, guys.
Okay.
All right. So have fun, and I hope to see you guys soon. Yeah. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.